Hello, my peers. My name is Fosta, Australian for beer, and you know the rest. Today we're going to be talking about dieting and exercise, and for me, what was the most powerful tool to help me actually go through with a diet and stick to it? Because I've tried diets in the past, I've tried exercise in the past, and it's never really clicked for me. And the thing is, the current dieting techniques and exercise techniques that I am doing now, I would not be able to keep up with if not for this simple trick. Now, for those of you that have read the title here, in other words, those not on autoplay, you will already know what I'm about to talk about, and that is positive reinforcement. That is patting yourself on the back. How I got started on my health journey was about 3 or 4 months ago with an app called Fabulous, which is an app that helps you build good habits. And all it is it starts off with small, tiny chunks, and then you add little tiny steps, more and more each day, and you congratulate yourself, honestly, for those tiny steps. The first 3 days, all it has you do is drink water in the morning. And so however you need to do that to help you, for me, it means filling up a bottle of water before I go to bed, and making sure it's by my bedstand. And this actually helped me to be better about taking my vitamins, because now the first thing I do is I pop open the bottle of water and take a vitamin right then and there while I'm in bed. And this hydrates you first thing in the morning. There's a lot of health benefits. It's surprisingly a good way to start your morning, just with a simple glass of water. And I had never done that before. It helped wake me up in the morning in ways that I have never been before. And the exercise came about a week or two later, and it starts off small. You just start off with stretching, but the point is that after each time I drank water, after each time I exercised, I said to myself out loud, "Good job," and I meant it. And you have to mean it, otherwise it won't work. Like if you're hearing yourself being all sarcastic about it, then you're not going to believe it. And so sometimes what I had to do is, if I wasn't feeling like I did a good step, I have to remind myself that if I want me to keep doing these good things, then I need this positive reinforcement. And that would usually help me to honestly say, "Good job." Like, because I acknowledge my progress. And a lot of people, I started posting about all this on Facebook, and a lot of people on my feed, surprisingly, said that I inspired them to start exercising and getting back on track. And that is amazing. That is absolutely fantastic. That's great. But I want to say this: every step you make in the positive direction is a good step. And every single step deserves some small celebration. And there are a couple ways you can do this. For me, it's telling myself out loud, "Good job, Robert." For others, it might be just literally patting themselves on the back. For some, it's doing a little dance. However you celebrate to make yourself feel the positive impact, the positive reinforcement, psychologically speaking, that helps you do this. And you can apply this to any habit that you want to do. Like, if you want to set some time for reading, if you want to exercise, if you want to diet, if you want to practice a skill, just at the end of a session, tell yourself, "Good job." It'll make you want to do it, and it will give you endorphins when you actually accomplish the task. And for the first time in my life, because I've been celebrating my victories instead of just always admonishing, I should say, with previous diets and exercise, I never congratulated myself. All I would do was think about all the missteps that I made, and I would just berate myself for them. Like, "Oh my God, Robert, you should not have eaten that sandwich. How can you be so stupid? You're supposed to be eating salads right now." And it made me hate me. It made me hate the diet. It made me hate everything about it. And I can't recommend what diet or exercise routine will work for you. I can tell you what worked for me. And even with positive reinforcement, it doesn't work for everybody, but it worked wonders for me, and it's something to try, if nothing else. And if you're not in a place where you can even start, that's okay too. I think it's okay to forgive yourself if you genuinely can't move. Like I was there for many years, you know, or at least a couple years, that's for sure. But if you celebrate the small steps that you take, those steps will add up in ways that it will surprise you. I mean, they surprised the hell out of me. I did not think I'd be where I am today, and I'm not at my lightest, but I've dropped almost 30 pounds since I started this in February, and it's been a while. It's been a couple months, but I am damn proud of myself for that progress, and it didn't happen overnight. None of it did. Like the first month, I still stayed about the same weight because all I was doing was drinking water and exercising. But doing that got me the energy I needed to start taking on heavier stuff like dieting, and it got me the self-confidence to be able to stick with a diet. And I should also mention, I'm not perfect. Like I still have a lot of missteps, particularly in my diet. Like I posted on Facebook about this, but like people ask me how's the diet going, and me in reality ate a block of cheese one night. I just grabbed a thing of crackers and an 8-ounce block of cheese, and I just sliced it up and had it all, and it was fucking delicious. But it was bad for me to do that. But I didn't admonish myself. Instead, when I told myself that was a slip up, but we're gonna get back on it tomorrow, and we're gonna start fresh. And that works. It works for me, and I'm really happy about that. Also, it might help if you mess up on a diet. It might help to have someone that you can talk to, that you can confide in, say, "Hey, I messed up," and they can usually help you get back on track. You know, like yeah, it's in the past. To put the mistake in the past and start fresh. And you're going to have to do that several times in the process of bettering yourself, no matter what it is. There's going to be times where you have slip-ups. There's going to be times where you got to be able to get back on track. And it's the hardest thing in the world to learn, but I guarantee you it's going to help a lot if every step you're celebrating these victories that you are making, because every single step is a victory. Drinking water in the morning, that is a victory. I hope this video helped you guys. If it did, let me know. Let me know what you think. And hey, for all the people that are watching this that are trying to get their lives on track, please leave a comment down below for tips and tricks that helped you, things that helped you to get on track, because everybody's path is different. Everybody's journey is different. And the more that we can learn from each other, the more that we can admit our mistakes and absolve ourselves from them and move on from them, the more that we can act on the good parts of ourselves, the parts that we want to repeat and encourage, which is why we positive reinforce, to encourage those parts. All right. Whew. Good night, guys. I love you very much. Bye. Oh, quick after note. I hope that you liked the picture at the start of this video. I'm going to try to do that more from now on, where I have been messing around with an app called PixArt, which is a Photoshop app that you can do on your phone or desktop. And I really enjoy it a lot. And it's a lot of fun. And I always wanted to be an artist, but I always sucked at the whole, actually drawing and painting. So I don't know. This is kind of fun for me. I hope you guys like it. Let me know if you want to see more of it. I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway.